Hold up. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel Love What You Drive. This is my friend Michael.
How are you doing?
What is this?
This is the Hollywood Casino in Morgantown, PA.
Hollywood Casino. I think this is a perfect location for what we're gonna be talking about today.
I think it is too.
Go ahead, man. What are you driving?
So this is my 1985 Lincoln Town Car Signature Series. I got this thing about a year ago in July. I actually got it not too far away from where we're filming. It's at the Classic Auto Mall in Morgantown, PA, which is about 3 minutes down the road here. When I bought the car, I always just wanted a boat when I was a kid. I loved big Mercuries, big Fords, didn't matter. And I saw this thing listed on their online website, and I was following it for a couple months. And I finally got to look at it in person. I fell in love with it the first time I saw it. And from there, I put a down deposit on it, took it out for a test drive. And where I bought it from, they actually let you put it on the lift, look at it, and stuff like that. So we did agreed upon price on this thing of $5,500. And from there, it's been great. I had to do some maintenance on this thing. Of course, with an older car, it all has its quirks and all, but I love it. It's a boat. It's showy, but not too showy.
Does it drive like a boat?
Oh, it drives like a boat, and when we go out for a spin, you can tell that. It's very comfortable. I love it. It's nothing loud, nothing fast, but comfort, and that's what I wanted.
Now, did you want a Lincoln per se, or just anything big and floaty?
Anything big, floaty, old man like.
You did say you like Lincolns and Fords, right?
I do, and Mercury's as well. I'm a big fan of those, and I didn't even know there was a car group, the Panther platform and all that.
Yeah.
I had no idea there was a following for this.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah, it's been great. Everyone on here has been very supportive and friendly, and it's amazing. I love it.
You're wearing the shirt now.
Yes, from Panther Platform Magazine. He's a great guy. A lot of great merch for this type of stuff too.
Yeah. Have you met Derek before?
No, not in person, but it would be an honor to one day. Well, I think my thing is I would like to take this longer distance, but the engine and trans is original, so I'm a bit weary on how far I take this thing. So most is like an hour, 45 minutes. And
so that's the farthest you've gone so far?
Yep, an hour.
Okay. Okay, so you've had it for a year.
Yes.
How many miles did you put on it?
I put a little under 2,000 on it.
Okay, wow. You don't drive this too often.
No. When I bought the title, it said it had 208,000 miles on it. Like I said, it has a 302 V8 Ford Windsor in it and a 4-speed overdrive, I'm pretty sure, transmission, which is original.
Okay, so your title said
8,000 roughly, 207,000. Yeah. Wow. When I bought it, they did let me know the mileage. We're unsure on this thing, but the previous owner had a new soft top, new paint job. He did replace all 4 window motors, heater core replaced, AC system rebuilt, but I do need a new condenser, I believe, which is original to the car. Shift linkage cable was replaced and a couple other things. So I know the history on this car. A pastor owned it in Florida.
Okay.
But I do believe when I got the manuals, it was Exton, PA this car originally came from. And then from there, his daughter had it at some point in Exton, PA. So I think the mileage could be 200,000, living in Florida, maybe driving back and forth a lot. Yeah. So I knew with a priest owning it, it's not going to be treated badly.
Yeah.
And I knew his daughter wouldn't either. And then after that, the car got bought by the person I bought it off of. I'm not sure of the year the previous owner bought it off of, though. But I will say this car is definitely a survivor. I haven't seen one of these yet in this year.
Yeah.
Usually it's 86 and up. I seen one for sale where I bought this. It was an 82 or 81. The taillights are a bit different. It's more boxy in the back. But it's, thankfully, finding parts isn't too bad. 302, mechanically not bad. There are very weird things that you think you would be able to find for this year, but you can't. Mine was a door lock actuator on my driver's side went out.
Yeah.
And they couldn't find it. I couldn't find it. And junkyards for this car, they all go to demo derbies, so no luck there.
Especially here in PA, huh?
Yep, that is a big thing out here where I live.
Do you know the color name?
Oxford white.
Oxford white.
Yep.
Okay, so when I pulled up, the first thing I noticed was the white paint glowing, and you said it had a new paint job?
Yes, it did. Yep.
Okay, that makes sense. Kind of like 200,000 miles.
Yeah, the paint would definitely be fading at that point.
1985. This thing looks like it just rolled off the showroom floor. Man, but the odometer says what right now?
I think it's close to 209,000. But if you look at the odometer, it rolled back, so it'll say like 9,000 something on it.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe this car was built in December of '84, so the workers were probably very happy it was Christmas time. So maybe I'd like to give some good luck with that.
Yeah.
I will say, if someone wanted to buy this, I would recommend it if you're very mechanically inclined.
Yeah.
I don't trust myself, but this is a great DIY car. You know, eventually when we pop the hood, I'll show you a lot of things are easy to get to on this thing.
Very mechanical, right?
Yes, it is.
Mechanical.
Some things did surprise me that weren't. Like my mirrors are power mirrors.
Yeah.
Over here has automatic headlights, and if you put your high beams on, it dims them if it passes other by cars. On that mirror there's like a little sensor you can see.
So
Which
little camera thing?
I don't know if it's a camera or more like a...
This thing.
Yep, that thing, yeah.
It looks like a dash cam almost.
Yeah, and I was surprised for an 85 it had that.
Wow.
I know when I first bought the car, trying to figure out how the headlights worked was a learning curve. Had that big dial. I had no idea really what I was doing. I had to do some research and ask my father. So I was able to figure it out that way, and I took a picture of how I left it in case it ever got moved, because I don't want to go through that all over again to try and figure it out.
Oh, man. Yeah.
One thing about this car, it's very interesting, but can be difficult. It looks like a carburetor,
Yeah.
but it has two fuel injector ports under the hood. And if it sits for a while, you can crank and crank, and if it's especially during the colder seasons, it's not going to start. So if you put your foot on the gas pedal, I could be wrong on this, it sets a high idle speed. It doesn't shoot fuel in the injectors. It sets something with the idle where it gets the oil moving faster, so it starts up and it revs very high. And it kind of idles high and it'll go down a bit. And when you shift into drive, it kind of just when it takes off on you.
Yeah.
But that is the one thing that's different with this car than the 86. It was pure fuel injection at the time.
What is your wheel and tire setup?
I'm not entirely sure. I know probably on the door it would say.
So we got two 70 15s.
I know I think Amerigas tires, I think's the brand name on them. I'm not fully sure.
Yeah. But obviously original wheels, right? The tire, not the tires, but the
Yes.
hubcaps.
Yeah, I didn't know these were hubcaps until recently. A fellow friend of mine who has an 85 in Canada, it's a pretty blue one. He told me they were hubcaps, so I didn't know that. I know some people with classic cars, they don't like to take them out in the rain and the snow, and I understand that completely, but for me, I do it anyway. I do wash it if I do with the salt and all that, but I did put fluid film on this thing.
Okay.
I heard it had good reviews, so we'll see how it holds up for the year.
Fluid film.
Yep.
I did the PB Blaster.
Yeah, I saw that video.
Yeah.
It seemed to be holding up okay, right? Just attract a lot of dirt.
Yeah, a lot of dirt, sand.
It is a very messy job, especially if you don't have a lift, and I did not. So I came out like a grease pig when I was done.
Okay. You mentioned that this was a new top, right?
Yes, new soft top. Yep, that was redone.
This thing is like the camera will never pick up.
I do take care of it every couple times a month. I put a protectant on it. It is mostly garage kept though throughout the year.
Yeah, every chrome piece, every stitch, this car is so clean.
It is, thankfully. I'm surprised. And what really sold me on this?
Yeah.
These light up at night.
These lights.
The Opel lights, yep. And
what I liked about the Lincolns in the 80s and the early 90s? This little window here.
Yes.
That's what got me to like them.
Yeah, it's a great viewpoint for sure. Most definitely.
Okay. I'm guessing you're running stock exhaust.
Yeah, I failed a mission, so I had to get a new exhaust and muffler on it. I plan to keep this car stock. I'd rather save the money, just keep it maintenance-wise.
Yeah.
But if I had to do two things, I would get a CD player
Okay.
and a Flowmaster on this thing, because a 302 V8, they sound really, really aggressive. But I'm just going to keep it the way it is and just take care of it the best I can. So if it isn't broken, don't fix it. When it breaks, I will try to get fixed. Yeah.
Okay. Man, I never. Now that I look at this rear panel, the red rear panel, like
Yeah.
I don't remember seeing ones like this.
No, it's definitely nice. I know the previous years for these, it was definitely more vertical.
Yeah.
The rear end, I know they sleeked it back in the mid 80s and back ends.
We got to look under the car. Ugh.
Yeah, for sure.
On the. Okay.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
That's really good.
The most rust here is here. Kind of flakes, but that's not terrible.
Okay, single exhaust. This is what they came with, huh?
Yeah, I've seen some later years with dual exhaust. I'm not sure if that was custom or not, but yeah, it was single exhaust.
Because for the Mercury, my Grand Marquis was an option,
Okay.
a dual or a single.
Huh.
So mine came with a single. And at first, I was like, oh, cool. And then I saw somebody else. I'm like, hey, you got duals on there.
Yeah, this thing would look nice with dualies on it. That is for sure.
And off the factory, if you got duals, it's 15 more horsepower.
Oh, wow. Huh.
So, yeah.
I think this thing has 156 horsepower on it.
Okay. So it's a cruiser.
It is a cruiser. When it gets past 45, it goes to 60 quicker than I thought. And it still has gas in it when you dump the pedal.
Smells gassy?
No, I mean, like, it goes.
Oh,
it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, rear wheel drive.
Okay. So I saw the sticker.
Yeah, my best friend, she made me that for me and got it online. She knows I like big boats.
Yeah.
So as a Christmas gift, she got me that and that magnet over there, too.
Yeah, that's super cool. So you're just keeping it stock, right? Just keeping it.
Yep.
Take this to cars and coffee, car shows.
I do. I take it to car shows almost every other weekend or so.
Nice.
I don't go like the big ones, but I would like to go to Car Out for Nationals one day when I
next year, bro.
Yeah, when I get this thing more up to where I think it should be before I go, I would definitely like to, for sure.
Okay, so this mirror doesn't have it, but the other mirror, that's the temperature gauge, right?
Yes, it doesn't work. It's stuck.
Yeah.
I heard a lot of those, they stick, and they said it's not even worth replacing. You'll just break the whole thing. So I let that go. I'm not worried about that one.
Okay, another thing I noticed as we were looking at the stamped. Okay, so this has the Ford, the Lincoln. What else did I see? Everything just back in the day, they used to stamp all the panels, all of the lights.
Part numbers, I think, might be on there too. I could be wrong.
Yeah, man. All right. Where to next?
We could pop the hood if you want.
Hood. Let's go.
I popped this hood too many times because of all the stuff I had to. I'll go through the stuff I got done on this thing.
Got the bikers rolling through.
Yep. When I bought the car, the hood struts weren't working, so I had a makeshift holder. It was scary, like a death trap. This thing fell on you. So I want to get that taken care of.
Heavy.
Yep. So if we look in here, new radiator. It had all lime scale in it and it was leaking bad, so I got that replaced. The previous owner, new air compressor. So that, like I said, the heating system was redone a bit, so that's on there. I like that this has a kill switch on it too. On the battery he had.
Right here?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's see.
Good battery?
Yeah, I can't really complain, no. So I know the battery terminals were loose on this thing and it would cut out on me. So I got that tightened and it seemed to be doing okay. I did get a new alternator on this. You can see here, I believe that has a power steering gearbox that got replaced for this thing. It was leaking power steering fluid.
Okay. Man, there's like no rust in here.
No. It's just the surface rust on the engine a bit. But yeah, if you look at it, it looks like a carburetor. But if you were to take it off, it would have two fuel injectors on there, which is very interesting. I can take it off if you want. If you think they want to see it, it's up to you.
It's up to you, man. It's your show.
Yeah, sure, why not? I haven't took this thing off in a bit.
even if it did have 200 something thousand miles, it doesn't look like it.
No,
over here.
it doesn't. Do you
Yeah,
mind?
hold
Thank you. Yeah, there's 2 fuel injectors on there.
Okay, so if you guys know more, comment section, of course, is where we actually do all the learning.
Yeah. Sure.
Go ahead and yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, they called it either a central fuel injection or a throttle body injection style. I know GM I think had it too, but these cars, I had the intake manifold gasket replaced on this because it had a coolant problem, and I still may have a coolant problem in here, but it's weird. It
might have fixed itself on the way here.
Maybe. I don't really know. So in time we'll see what's going on with that. But it was running cool, and I knew something wasn't right with this because the temp gauge, it would go past the middle. It never overheated on me, thankfully. But I just knew something wasn't right, and that's what the big thing was that. But it was original, so I understood I'd be done. But I thought it would be a lot of money to get it done on this. Yeah. $450.
$450.
Yeah, I mean, some of the issues with this, the parts are more money than the labor.
Yeah.
If I want the AC condenser, which I think is going bad, I'm not fully sure yet, it's $132 to get done. Yeah. On a newer car, I don't even know. It'd probably be a lot more than that. But the part for this, it's kind of hard to find stuff, $600.
Oh, wow.
So it's, it's one of those things, if you like going to junkyards and you can fix yourself, go for it.
It's a good project car.
Absolutely.
Man, I'm surprised with all this room right here.
I know. You can change the headlights out yourself, and
yeah, I'm like, what?
I wish they made cars like this but they don't, unfortunately.
Yeah, it looks like it's like old.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is used in a different Ford model, and they just kind of
maybe
this whole front end.
It could have.
Like on my Mercury, you have this, which is the radiator support, and the light sits in here.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Reach around right here, and then get to my light. We've got like 8 inches right here.
Yeah,
and 8, 7, 6.
I mean, it's good. At least, God forbid, but if you did get an accident, at least it wouldn't damage too much.
Yeah. Got some room to play, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, and now is a 302 good engine to do anything to, or no?
I've talked to some people. I think you gotta be careful with how much horsepower you push. And I think I could be wrong. 250. It's kind of in the danger zone.
And that's like stock internals, just.
Yeah, I believe so. But for reliability, though, these are great.
Yeah,
they're great. They're in a lot of Fords. I'm not sure with other brands, but I heard online you get high mileage with this thing, and I did research before I bought the car, see how they held up in the motor and all that stuff. So they seem to be very reliable cars. Yeah, it's a quiet V8. Sometimes I have a hard time turning on because I'm not sure if it's on or not because it's so quiet, which I'm surprised. But
now, are you a motorcraft type of guy? Does it have to be motorcraft?
No. I just want good quality and whatever's cheaper. Okay. But if cheaper's not going to last long, then we'll go for the more quality part. So.
Okay. Any future plans in terms of performance?
No. I think if it ain't broken, don't fix it. Stuff's been sitting for so long, I'm kind of afraid to get disturbed and cause some problems there. Yeah, but I think it's just take it as it go. If something happens, depending on what it is, like the AC condenser, that can wait for some time. It's getting cooler out. I'll look into that. Put some money aside for that alone. But yeah,
cool.
Yeah, I would like to get this eventually. It's so dry rotted.
Yeah,
it's just.
Oh, you got a little light right there.
Do I?
Right there.
I never knew that. Look at that.
It's facing inward.
Huh.
Yeah, but I think the bulb's probably that.
Huh.
So I'm a sucker for your little knickknacks.
Yeah.
And I'm like, my Mercury 06 doesn't have it.
Huh.
And I don't think even my Lincoln has it.
Well, the more you know, huh? I never knew that. Look at that. You learn something
every
new.
Car, I'll be like, hey, what's this? And somebody will be like, I've never seen this before.
I like to twist this thing. But we can check out the trunk.
Junk in the trunk?
I got a little bit more for car show stuff and in case you run into something, a toolkit and all that.
Yeah, we call it junk in the trunk, and it shows about people's lives.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me guess.
I got a lot of keys here. My coworker gave me this nice little Lincoln piece because he had a Lincoln himself. He had an 02, but unfortunately got backed into by a dump truck. But he has a Lincoln MKZ. has over 150,000 miles on, still running strong. So yeah.
You gotta move that?
Yep.
Oh man, I like that.
Just got it. Now I believe this should pop up more than it does, but because of its age, it probably doesn't.
The back here looks clean.
Yeah, it has a full spare in it too, which is nice. It came with. I did have the manuals in here, but I took them out. I did have water leakage problem.
Yeah.
But I just clear caulked it here. You can see there's like cracks there. Haven't got
common issue.
Yeah, I haven't got water in it since.
Man, it's so clean in here.
Yeah.
You clean it, huh?
I try.
Yeah, man. Like
the hardest part is just this, which I believe is still available online. You can get this weather stripping. But
what is this?
I don't know.
It's like a
maybe
like
a lock.
guide.
Yeah, maybe
some sort of a guide to keep it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I just keep cooling in there, water, stuff you never know, a toolbox.
Yeah.
My car show chair.
Very clean in here. It almost looks identical to my Mercury.
Yeah.
It's still a huge trunk.
I like cars with huge trunks. You can definitely fit a lot in this thing.
You're gonna say that how many bodies can go there?
I knew that was coming, the mobster joke. I know the one time I was going to Sheetz late at night and I went to get gas in my lawnmower and I take the gas canister out of the trunk. I'm like, oh man, people are gonna think I'm up to something here. But I do like that it auto shuts. You can kind of see it does that.
Can you see that again?
Yeah, I can open that again for sure. Yeah.
Wow, that's a cool feature.
Yeah. Hopefully, if it stops working, I can just shut it.
Yeah.
But I think I could. So we'll do that again for you.
Man.
Yeah.
Imagine in 1985 how cool that was.
Yeah.
It's cool right now.
It is. My car don't even do that.
Okay, so it's got Ford right here, right hand. Everything is so nice, man.
Yeah, I do believe. Oh, may have lost my train of thought there for a second. I'm sure,
whatever we mess up, it'll be.
That's no problem. But that's what I was going to say. I believe the next trim level was the Carter series, or I don't know if I'm saying that right.
Cartier.
Yeah, Cartier series. Yeah, I think that had a moonroof with it, I believe.
Okay. Back in the 80s, they had the roofs.
Yeah.
Yep. Roofs.
Yep. I never see them on an 85, but I know. I think on 85 limousine I did actually.
Yeah.
But I know some people with 87 or 86s they have one. I think the base model, which is weird. I could be wrong. It has a full soft top, which is weird. This they did a half top, which I like more. And not all town cars have these. I don't know if this was a signature series and up more, but some of the bases is just flat here, which is
what I like
interesting.
about is that the top is black.
Yeah.
Usually
it's a good contrast.
Blue or red.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever seen like a nice, just clean black one.
To be honest, I have yet to find this exact soft top color and paint color for this car. Now, I could be wrong. Maybe when the soft top got redone, this isn't the original color, but I'm not fully sure. I think it would be with how well it pairs.
Yeah, the pinstripe on this thing is...
Yeah, it's not bad.
Man, look how straight. Do you know how long this paint... how long ago the guy painted it?
Unfortunately not. I don't fully know how long it's been sitting for sale before I bought it either.
I mean, this thing is just so clean.
Yeah.
The pinstripes don't even have cracks in it.
Yeah, it's not bad. Holds up pretty well.
Bro, I'm glad you...
No, this is great.
To meet up and
this is awesome.
Do a video.
I look forward to stay alive. It's just previously I ran into issues and I didn't want to waste your time if something came worse.
Yeah.
I know I was having that coolant thing, but I was like, I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it.
Yeah. Fall before you put in the garage.
Yep. So
interior?
Yeah. So
I'm excited more about the interior on these old
80s carpet, right? Loves carpet here. It's a big attraction of grass. Big grass attraction when I go to car shows. I try to vacuum it every so often, but its interior's okay. No one smoked in it, and all the cigarette lighters work. I think there's one up front under there, and I think there's 3 total for this car, 2 in the back.
Man,
I did clean those. They were originally kind of...
This is a this is a whole process in here.
Yeah, it is.
This is the lock?
Yes, yep. It has power locks, power seats. The seats, all the power seating works except the drivers. It doesn't. The front end cushion you can kind of angle,
Man,
but that doesn't work.
How they used to make
Yes.
handle, like the guy handle.
Yes.
That doesn't open, right?
No, the previous owner I think put new ones on there. I think it's kind of why. That opens. Yep.
Got the power windows. Is that the seat? Yep. Seats.
Yes. Yep.
Oh, so
that's for the mirrors. Oh wait, no, that's for the seats. Sorry. Yep, that moves it back and forward.
Okay, it's got the light here. Look at this. No rust. Shh.
No, thankfully.
Stock speakers?
Yeah, the radio is not too bad in this thing. It does have that Ford premium sound system to it.
Yeah.
It does have a cassette player. I tried putting some stuff in there. It spits them out. I believe it's just dirty, but I'm more of a CD kind of guy, so I'm not going to worry about the cassette not working. The leather I can it's okay for the seats. I just have a blanket more when I don't have it in the garage, kind of from the sun. But you can definitely lift it up and take a look. It's not too bad.
It's not bad. Yeah.
For its age, it's comfortable still. You don't feel it at all.
Got all the
yeah, right. I do leather care it as well.
Oh man.
And I know a lot of things with that glove box, they have a big sagging issue. But like this one, yeah, but it's not too bad on this.
I like the color interior.
I do. It's a nice mutual color.
You know what? Is it like some dove gray or something?
I'm not sure if it's a light beige kind of color or something.
Yeah, so like the plastic panels are like darker or gray.
Yeah.
And this is like a lighter. Man, that's a good contrast. And of course the wood panel.
Yeah, I like the fake wood trim. I'm a sucker for that. But like, yeah, you can see the weather stripping. I had to do some DIY work here. It's just, you can't really find weather stripping for this stuff. So it's kind of the nature of the beast with these older cars.
Man, the headliner's so clean.
Yeah, the headliner was replaced too. I forgot to say that. Really? Yeah.
Man, the guy loved this car, huh?
He did. I would hope to run into him one day to see that's being taken care of. Maybe we'll see this video.
Yeah. Hey, guy, if you're out there.
Yeah, leave a comment. Something.
Leave a comment. Okay, let's take a look at the back seat.
Yeah, for sure.
Man, super cool.
Put that in there.
I'm guessing no tints for you, huh?
No.
Yeah. On the more classic cars, I love the no tint.
Yeah, I think it lets it show that interior shine different. Yeah, there's the cigarette lighter. Still works.
Man.
Yeah.
It's clean.
You can tell no one smoked in this. It doesn't smell like smoke. It just smells like an antique store. I'm trying to get on that odor. I know part of it was the water leaking in. I took care of that. No water has gone in since, but yeah, it's still not too bad in the back here. So
yeah.
But I just like to leave a blanket on there. But there's a lot of legroom in the back. It's
all like visible in here.
Yeah. And the back part of the seats aren't too bad either, which is good. And that plastic in there is just, I just cover the controls just in case if it pours and my makeshift weather stripping failed. Just like to keep it on there for a reassurance kind of thing.
Got the handles.
It's so weird though with these cars, they don't have cup holders or no storage on the doors or anything like the newer cars have. It's all just...
No cup holders in the front either?
Nope. Huh. No.
Lincoln logo. We got the lights.
Yeah.
These little windows.
Everything okay?
Yep. We're going back in time. Making YouTube videos of this.
Very good.
Thank you.
Take care.
You too.
Thanks. There's a... Oh, yeah.
Yep. That's a good shape too.
Yeah, no cup holder in here.
No.
My Mercury has it. The Lincoln has it.
Yeah, that's the one thing I do wish was different, but that's okay. I just stuff it in between the seats and it seems to do the job.
Okay, so I got a little coat hanger here.
Yeah.
Ooh, I love that. The little details. Wow.
Yeah, there's supposed to be a thing called I think a rain rail drip guard. There's like little hooks here, but it would attach. I think the hooks broke off, but this seems to be doing the trick. But you could tell water was getting here at one point. Yeah,
it's like those chrome ones that they used to have.
Not that. It's like I think it's a rain deflector something. It's a plastic liner piece in here. If I open that door, I can show you what I mean exactly. I really can't describe the exact term for it. It's like this,
Oh, this
but the
one.
passenger doors would have it.
Okay.
This don't have it. So, but that's okay. Water hasn't gone in since.
Look at this line.
Yeah.
So cool. Man. I'm so glad we got to do this finally.
Yes. Yes.
Go look at the driver's seat now.
Yeah, for sure.
The cockpit.
The antenna still works fully.
It goes up and down, yeah?
Yep, I get better reception in my other car for radios.
Okay. So this is all the controls here. Mirrors. Okay, so this is the mirror. You got the seats and then all the windows.
It is kind of
lock.
Yep. It's kind of a guessing game at night because you can't really, they don't light up. So you're kind of like flicking around the switches there, guess and check. But I think I got used to it enough where they would be.
So it's stuck on 10 degrees.
Yep.
Yep. 10 degrees. Wow.
It lights up still at night though, which is cool. Yeah.
So any electrical issues with this car
Oh
before?
yes. When I bought it, I failed inspection.
Yeah.
The rear tail light would flash for some reason in the middle, and the turn signal bulbs wouldn't show up in the dashboard. So it was kind of an expensive job, but the mechanic had to take apart the dashboard and put the bulbs in there and then rewire the brake light. Something with the brake light, it would just constantly flash when, I don't know if it was stopping where I activated a turn signal or not. But yeah, you can say, like with time, everything kind of happens, but I can't really complain. And I kind of, so it's not weird, I kind of like it's not perfect, because if it was, I don't think I want to take it out as much.
You probably wouldn't drive.
So, you know, it's not too bad though.
So this car's coming up on 40 years?
I think 39 or
Yeah.
30, yeah.
So 2025 will be
Yep.
40 years. Man.
Not
Okay.
too bad.
Can I sit?
Oh, of course, yeah. Go for it. I let people sit in my car. I don't care.
Those gauges are
Yep.
so
Clock
classic.
still works.
Yep, I see that arrow there.
Yeah.
Sweeping. Man. And heat. Oh, this is the antenna switch?
Yep. Yeah. I think if the keys are on the ignition, it'll go on there. But
Wow.
yeah, it'll work.
So everything still works, just except for this, right?
Yeah, I think it's just dirty. I've tried cleaning it, but
Premium
everything
style.
else still works. That's my favorite Cadillac. I like that Hot Wheels, so just put it in there for a little trinket. Why not? But and the dashboard isn't too badly cracked either, which I did see as a problem on these as well.
I
There's
don't see any crack.
right here where the
speakers?
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I think that's where the frosting or the speakers, but it's not too bad.
This pillar is so tiny.
Yeah, you gotta watch in your head getting out of this thing, getting in it. You kind of have to duck a little bit
And
there.
the steering wheel is so tiny.
Yeah,
Sheesh.
it gets filmy. I try to clean it every often, but it likes to attract dirt.
Yeah.
But
Let's see.
I love the horn. Yep, it's classic.
Yeah, very classic. Cruise?
I don't know if it works.
Really?
I don't know.
But it does have the...
Yeah, it
has
does.
it.
There's one thing I'm not sure if it does or not.
Okay, so got the light switches.
Yep.
So this is the one you were playing games with?
Yep, that is right. So I believe this is when you get out of your car, it determines how long your lights stay on, interior lights, exterior lights. And this adjusts the dim range for the automatic high beams. And then this you pull out for riding lights and then headlights, and then you flick the headlights on the steering column there.
Man, look at these. You're never afraid that these might break or not?
It's, I try to tap it very gently. I am a little afraid because there's some are kind of stiff. The turn signal sounds like a cowbell in this thing.
Okay, this is the adjust.
Yep, it's still adjust.
Okay, so it's just the steering wheel. Look at that. It's not even the whole column. All right, there's no overdrive button?
There is in the gear right there, OD.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, so you have to shift the whole...
Yeah, I never put in overdrive. I've heard with these particular years with the trans, it's kind of the devil's game there. They kind of have problems in that gear, so I just kind of leave it out of it.
And you got your dash computer.
Yep, that's right.
What is it called? Message center?
Yeah. Yeah. Even has it for when you put the windshield washer fluid on and it lights up. Yeah.
Door. Okay, yeah, it's got everything.
The lights still light up in here. I'm surprised.
Yeah.
But they do.
And they got the dimmer switch.
And the glass isn't too bad either. Usually glass, when it gets old or whatever, gets that black marks on it.
It feels fragile, but it's there.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Everything's still here. Oh my goodness. What a time capsule.
It is.
All right. What do we got left to do?
We could go for a drive if you want.
Let's go for a ride.
All right.
I'll take your mic.
You want
go
to sit
around.
on shotgun or?
Yeah, can I?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Wait till you get fully situated at the starter. It's quiet.
That's it. Wow.
Sometimes I would overturn the ignition and get the because I would think it's not on, but it's on.
For such a man, look at that hood.
Yeah, it's a boat.
Oh man,
it's a boat, all right.
that is amazing.
For driving, I'll clip this on my shirt, of course. Then there's it right there.
Of course, we've got the old school '80s buckle.
I love them.
Love it. So I don't know if you've. I have a 1985 Pontiac Original.
I saw that. I'm looking forward to you getting that on the road.
Yeah, it's got the same. I think it says GM on them.
Okay.
The same buckles.
Is this a good spot for the microphone?
That's a really good spot.
All right. Cool. All right.
This is a good spot in this car.
Let's go for
this.
Let's go for a cruise. You can put the windows down, whatever you want to do. Make yourself comfortable.
Okay, front.
That's a seat tilt. I think the
window
there
right
you
here.
go. So
Oh man, this is a body style that got me to Panther platforms.
okay.
1989 white was the
Nice.
one I saw, and I was like, I fell in love.
Yeah.
And now I'm cruising here.
I think what got me into these cars, which is kind of silly, but the Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, them bigger old boats you would see.
Yeah.
And I just like the look of them. Everyone liked the Lamborghinis, and and they're cool cars, and I respect it, but I just like the big old boat. I couldn't say more about them. They're comfortable. It's just,
Man, this thing's smooth.
yeah, I did have to get new front brakes on it. The car would shake at high speeds, and the whole suspension felt like it was shaking.
Yeah.
But they were original brakes.
Wow.
So they really don't make them like they used to anymore, huh?
They don't. Now you just point that hood wherever you want it to go.
You drive this thing with one finger.
And just gas it.
Yep. See if hopefully my spot's correct. I kind of dumped the pedal a little bit here.
What do your parents think about this?
My dad loves it. I let him go out for a drive in it. My mom, because of all the maintenance and going back and forth to the shop.
Yeah.
The shop's only 5 minutes from my house, but she's like, this thing give you a break.
Oh yeah, it's got to go.
It still goes. It still goes. I remember the first or second day I had this thing, I was going to make a sharp left turn, and I don't really drive rear wheel V8 except my dad's Dodge. And I thought, this thing's old. Whatever. So I dumped the pedal, spun tires, had to quick steer the car to the right because I was in the oncoming lane. It's like, oh my gosh, it's crazy. But yeah, I mean, it still runs.
Oh, that's the classic auto mall.
Yes, yeah, I think they were on the car show. They usually close at
Yeah, there's something going on over there.
at 12 there. But yeah, that's where I bought it at.
Man.
Yeah, we put the antenna up. Works a bit. The radio.
Size chips. The varieties. 3% lean grass-fed ground
Not too
beef,
bad.
1 pound
No.
package for only.
I tried up in the bass, but the speakers like. I was like,
Yeah.
they're old.
The
They're old.
speakers are definitely done.
Yeah, you can buy speakers for this.
You can?
Yeah,
It's like a new old stock or what?
it could be on Rock Auto, but I can't get an AC condenser. Gotta love it, right? I'm like, what?
You can have the music, but you can't have
Yeah.
the chill.
Yeah, exactly.
So this is Lancaster County, or
This is still, I think this is Carvon Township.
Okay.
It's borderline of Lancaster. I'm not exactly sure where the cutoff is exactly, but it's not far.
Crown Vic over there.
Oh yeah, I see a lot of Crown Vics here. A lot. I see older Crown Vics too where I live. A couple 80s ones. But yeah, that one looks nice. Nice rims on it.
Yeah.
But
nice old school. What is that, Chevy truck over there?
yeah, the mirrors you see, I'll work them for a bit.
Oh man.
But yeah, I mean it's like a sofa. Usually, of course, there's traffic now, right? But
Yeah, but we're cruising, man.
we are, and I like these windows. It's good, natural air. Like I said, the air, it does. You can feel it. It's not too bad, but some days it doesn't work. I think the way it should work.
Yeah,
and it kind of cuts
won't
out
give
all
you
of it.
brain freeze.
But it's just the AC, so I'm not.
Yeah, we're cool without it, cause.
So long as the defrosters work, and they do. So that's more.
You think this is original glass?
I think so. Yeah. I don't know for sure.
Man, I'm
but
just
I think
amazed
I
at
think it would be.
how clean this car is.
Yeah, it is, and that's a good sign when you're buying a car from someone, seeing how the interior was and all that, and all that. So I knew it was taken care of, and I want to keep taking care of this thing. It's a good hobby for me.
Yeah, keep you out of trouble, huh?
Yeah, I usually don't get in too much trouble, but yeah, it's good. I meet a lot of different people like you, and through Instagram and car shows and stuff like that. So
How old are you?
23. I got this car on my 22nd birthday. I don't really treat myself much, but I wanted to get this thing, and I did. So
Yeah, you don't see much 23-year-olds in
no,
cars like this.
no, it's a very niche community. I would say. I think for me, and I could be wrong, but at least from my experience, I get lookers, but it's of course with the younger people.
Yeah.
I don't really get that much, which is okay for me. That's not my kind of crowd. I kind of like the older, laid-back, low-key kind of crowd, which I think the Panther platform really is. They're not showy, look at me, and I like that, you know? It's just like, I appreciate this vehicle, this is it, and that's what I like about it, and that's why I'm glad I got this car.
What do your friends think?
The only one who was in it was my best friend. I had her drive it, but there was a lot of problems with it then. She lives in Colorado, but she's coming up in October.
Oh.
So hopefully things are better. I'll have her drive it when it's hopefully more up to par. But
I lived in Colorado for 12 years.
really, where at?
So I lived in Denver.
Oh yeah, she lives in Broomfield.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
And then I lived out on Golden.
Okay. Yeah, I know exactly what we're talking about. We went all over national parks out there. It's a very beautiful state. It's the one thing I'm jealous about the West. Dry state.
A little too dry.
Yeah. The road salt. I guess for classic cars, it's not a bad ideal place.
I do get the hint of that antique store smell. Yeah. That's what my Pontiac smells like.
Yeah, I've
The
tried.
water. I think it's the water and the carpet.
That's what I think from all the time, and I keep trying to go at it, but I kind of just got used to it. It was a lot more pungent than when I first bought it. So hopefully we'll get a little nice stretch down here, and then I'll find somewhere to turn around. But
Amazing car.
yeah,
This is an amazing car.
yeah. Like if I was mechanically inclined, I could have saved a lot of money.
The
doing it
idle
myself.
is like so quiet and
It
smooth
is.
on it.
It is. It shifts still smooth, and thankfully.
Even at 200,000 miles, this is.
Yeah, apparently it's a mystery to it, but I kind of like it. I mean, we're going 45.
You can't go wrong with that hood.
Nah. It does not have ABS brakes or airbags.
No airbags.
No, it's not
No
come with
ABS.
airbags. But braking on this thing's not bad. It's not bad at all. Pretty smooth. But yeah, I just like to go out for a drive, listen to some music, and look at the pretty country scenery, I
Yeah.
guess, and just kind of.
Lancaster or this
Yep.
this part of Pennsylvania is amazing.
think this is. I think it's still technically Carbon Township, but I would consider it Lancaster, PA.
This is Amish town.
What
Are
was-
Amish out here?
Yeah, Amish right
Yeah.
here. Yep, for sure. You'll see the poop on the road.
Yeah, the buggies and the
Yeah.
horses.
But yeah, I mean we're cruising.
Yeah, cruising.
Yeah, it's quiet, but it cruises all right. It's actually on my way to work, not far where we started filming at. It's a nice drive to work. I could take the turnpike, but I don't take this thing on the highway.
Yeah.
I only did when I first bought it, but
Did pretty good.
yeah, with all the problems it had, I will say someone is watching over me.
Yeah.
When I had this thing, I was out far, a bad alternator. It didn't leave me stranded in the rain. Had enough juice to get me home. Everything still worked with it. I mean, someone or something's watching over it, which I'm thankful for.
Oh, here we go.
Yep, good old horse and buggy. Now, I believe this house up here, they have a white Lincoln Town car. Well, hopefully it's out, but I see it every day. And they have a Mercury out there, too. But it looks like the Mercury hasn't moved in a while. But yeah, maybe if you had sound at the turn signals.
He's gunning it. Super cool.
There's the...
Oh yeah, there's
Yeah.
the white Lincoln right there.
The Mercury does move, actually. Huh. But,
They called them the stinking Lincoln.
yeah. Yeah.
Man, this is countryside.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. But yeah,
What a perfect day to just cruise.
it is. It is a good cruiser car. It's definitely, that's what these are made for. I think the fastest I did in this was 80. And it was rolling smooth and quiet.
Yeah? Not scary?
Just in case if something happened, I don't know if I would live, but you know, I heard stories where this car did save people's lives, and this year they're just so tanky. So, you never know. But I don't want to find out.
No. I love that steering wheel. It's
Yeah.
small, but it feels good in your hands. Huh?
Yeah, it's a comfy steering wheel for sure.
I guess for big cars, small steering wheel makes sense.
Yeah, it does. I would think so. Remember, I was a kid, people would have the old steering wheel locks going across on them. But yeah, and gas on this thing's okay.
You're getting what, like 15?
Probably 15 or 16 is my guess. Yeah.
So this little window go. Oh,
Yeah.
hey,
I think they call it smoker's window.
this whole time.
Yep. Yeah.
I saw you and I was like, hey, wait a minute.
Yep. Yeah, if you put the first switch, the window, the small triangle window will go up last.
Ah,
But then it goes down first. Yeah, that's kind of how they did it there.
man, this thing's got some cool features.
It does. I never learned so much about cars until I owned this thing. Because it's just all the stuff, learning, you know, it's old and trying to figure out what's wrong and take care of it. And stuff.
Even the back windows being open, it's really quiet in here.
It is.
Because new cars right now, you hear that whoop, whoop, whoop.
Oh, I can't stand that sound. I don't know if it's just because they're not as boxy now and that throws something off. I'm not sure. But yeah, that sound is very nauseating.
Man, I didn't realize the fenders were they're like fins.
Yeah, I know, right? It's pretty neat.
Cool.
You could sit on it if you wanted to. You could sit on the front bumpers. I'll find a good spot to turn around up here and go back. But yeah, no, thanks for coming out. I mean, this is awesome. So you don't break too bad.
Yeah, there's no shakes, there's nothing.
I will say though, you can't really corner this thing on windy roads. It wobbles like a boat, you know. It just kind of rocks back and forth. It's not meant to really take curves so fast.
It just like leans into the, rolls into the
It does.
turn.
I don't know if you can hear the turn signal, but it sounds like a cowbell or something.
No, it's cool. It's almost like it's a mechanical clicking. In there.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
No cup holders.
No, I just kind of think that's the cigarette lighter. Yeah. But no,
Man, what did people do in the 80s?
I don't know.
Not
It's
bring drinks?
a
Well,
good
obviously.
question. I mean, you can stuff in between here. That's what I've done.
Between the seats.
Yeah.
You could probably get some aftermarket
You can.
stuff.
You can. And the nice ones are a little more like money. And I'm just like, I'm okay with stuffing in the seats for now. I mean, not a whole lot, maybe like 30 or 40 bucks. I'm like, it's no big deal to me right now.
But I guess if there was a cup holder here, the carpet would have been stained, right? Yeah. My Mercury has coffee stain.
Okay.
And it's got the pull-out cup holder here. And maybe that's why this car is such a good condition.
Maybe. I will say in the back where the fabric is, it looks like there was 2 speakers there because there's a dark shade spot that would look like there'd be speakers attached, but I don't know for sure.
It's got a nice shelf back there, huh?
It does, yeah.
It's like a whole cubby of its own.
Yeah, it does.
It's a wide car. Like, I think this is more room than my Mercury. My Mercury has a bench seat.
Okay.
But I think this is even more roomier than...
I miss the dial shifter so much on the steering wheel. I love bench seats. I wish they brought them back.
Yeah.
I think if a car company made car look like older cars, nostalgia feel, but set all the safety features whenever they had to do, I think they would skyrocket in sales.
Probably all the younger kids would buy them out.
Probably.
Try to relive their parents' generation.
And the older guys too. And
the older guys take new motors like LS or the Coyote and put them in their old cars.
Yeah, I'd seen someone on YouTube, I think it was a 95, they made a nice sleeper build out of their town car.
I think Dude in Blue?
I think so, yeah. And I think a sleeper town car would be really cool. I mean, a lot of people won't expect that.
Yeah.
I mean, for how heavy this thing is too, it glides. So where'd you like me to park at?
Just park it like this for now.
Yeah, sure.
Straight up. Okay. Well, that was a fun little cruise.
Yeah, no, it's
countryside.
Great. Absolutely. Yeah. So,
all right. What would you final words?
Well, I would say thank you all for watching, and thank you, Art. Definitely take a look on his channel. And a couple people I talked to, if you have a car you think is boring, believe it or not, there is groups of people out there who appreciate the stuff that is not super flashy, not like Lamborghini or muscle car and all that. So give it a shot, reach out to one of us, and I'm always happy to show people the cars of yours I found and stuff. I know you are too.
And you have a Instagram?
Yes, it's Lancaster_car spotting. I just post any cool cars I see out there, stuff with this and all that. I love older, I guess people say boring cars or whatever.
This is far from boring.
Yeah, I appreciate that. But even like something as a simple Chevy Chevette or anything like that, own it and take care of it, and we'll take care of you for sure.
So we'll include. Are you on Facebook?
No, I have a Facebook account, but I don't have anything on there. It's just for car meets and stuff like that. My main is definitely Instagram.
Okay, so we'll link you up in the description.
Yeah, thank you for sure.
Instagram account, and you guys can check out this car and on the channel.
Yeah, thank you guys all for watching. And if any of you have comments where I could find Weather Stripper, and you think what's going on with the coolant, let me know. I appreciate it. But other than that, stay safe, enjoy your life, and
Mike, thank you so much.
Yeah, you too, Art. It was a pleasure to meet you. I'll have to meet up again in the future somewhere for sure.
We'll see. Maybe Carlisle next year.
Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be an honor to be part of the Panther platform with this thing for sure.
Well, guys, this was it.
Yeah.
A long time coming, and we finally met up.
Yep. Thank you.
Beautiful day, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Yep. Take care, everyone.
Forgot what I was going to ask you.
That's okay.